And a few years ago, I had this interest in running for state representative. And so I was sort of like toying with the idea and having a conversation with my husband. And I'm like, I'm not qualified to be a state rep. And he goes, you think a man would say that? And I was like, damn it, you're right.
Damn it. Well, the same thing is true for business books. You know, if you ask, go find the top 10 business books you should all read, it's very unlikely that a woman is on that list. And the reason we spoke the first time is because I had my first book, um, millennials and management, about figuring out how to work with millennials because I'm a boomer and all this kind of stuff. The second book I wrote, which is called The Boomerang Principle, which really is a research and statement around encourage people to come back to you after they leave you. Don't say they're dead to me. Your business will be so much better off if you have a mindset that people should return to you in your business. I almost didn't write that book. And I was writing it. I almost didn't finish that book. And I was so busy that, oh my God, I was so busy. It was 2016. And I had 2 days before I was supposed to tell my publisher if I could or couldn't do it. And I was, sitting on the couch. It's like, you know what? I've already written a book. Check the box. Bucket list done. And I happened to be watching the debate between our former president and the former Secretary of State, where the former president called the former Secretary of State nasty. I basically levitated out of the couch and I moved myself, probably without touching the floor, to my desk, which was at the other end of this large room. And I sat down and my husband's like, what's going on? I'm like, I am finishing this damn book because I can't do a lot, but what I can do is make sure that there is another book by a women CEO on an important topic about how to build culture so that at least there's another option in the world. So
Yes.
that is what propelled me to finish my second book. And I wrote, I think I wrote 10,000 words in 2 days. But it was that I had this moment in time where I was like, I can change. I have something I can do to change this to at least be an option in the world. And that is what at that moment really flipped my whole brain on this topic, because in my business we have trained at Double Forte. In my previous, I looked at the data on this at Double Forte and at previous firms that I've worked at. I have trained easily 80% of the 85% of the people we've trained have been men, easily, probably a little higher. Well, why is that? Because the company has said, oh, this is the person who'd be the spokesperson, or it's the CEO and he's a man, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. But I just started thinking about all the women who would have been awesome as spokespeople for their entities, who were not put forward or probably did not put themselves forward. And I did not have this mindset to say, wait, let's pick Jessica. Jessica's the one. Jessica's the one.
Yes.
So it really changed that whole moment in time, which now you know where my politics are. Flipped my brain on the whole topic. And then
Yeah.
when we got into it, it was, wow, all these. So we created a program at Double Forte called Get on the Map, and it's for small businesses. We will do it for anybody, but we're targeting women-owned businesses, because they are the ones who traditionally underinvest in themselves and don't think they deserve it. And we've created a program that is not, it's not our regular all bells and whistles program, but it gives people the things they need to go get on the freaking map so that you can get the credit and the business and build your business the way you should to meet your goals.